Hello. Today we are heading, I have a question actually. Are you thinking about moving to Florida and you're not sure what city to move to? Well, today we're going to be going through the city of Boynton Beach, Florida. It's an amazing city. I want to take you throughout this city and kind of show you different areas, different neighborhoods, what it's like to live in the city of Boynton Beach. There's East Boynton, there's West Boynton, there's Central Boynton, different kinds of neighborhoods. So let's get to it. Right now, I'm in one of the newest plazas that have been built in Boynton, and it is called Main Street. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Capital tile and window fashions. They have a Sprouts here. I know that Sprouts is pretty new to our area. They are starting to develop all over. They have a Muss Vegetarian, Good Vets, Crown Wine Spirits and Gourmet. Who doesn't like a good liquor and wine store? And this is a breakfast place that will be coming soon. One of the pros of Boynton Beach is that it continues to develop and grow and offer new things just like this plaza for the growing state of Florida. Here we have a Wawa, one of the popular gas stations here. So I have to say that's one of the pros of Boynton Beach, Florida, is that they do continue to develop and grow this city to cater to the people that are moving here. Also in this plaza, there is a senior living community. It's an assisted living, so it's for those that don't necessarily want to continue living at home on their own, yet they are still at a certain level of independence where, hey, they just need slight supervision. Those are all over as well. They continue to develop those. As you guys know, I grew up here in South Florida in Palm Beach County. When I tell you that this city and certain parts of it were not as developed as it is today, I'm talking about especially out west. They had farmland, cows. I remember taking, daily trips, my daily routine. I remember going to my grandparents' house and driving by those farm areas where they had cows and livestock on the side. And I remember we used to play little games as kids and, try to count as many as we could on the field and things like that. So Boynton Beach has definitely changed a lot compared to what it is today. And that's why I wanted to choose this city to show you guys exactly what's going on here and what it's like to live here. So right now I'm on one of the main roads that go through Boynton Beach, which is Boynton Beach Boulevard, and I am heading west. So I'll come back when we get to our next stop. All right, guys, so don't forget, if you're finding this information useful, maybe Boynton Beach is a city for you, or in general, you're thinking about moving to Florida and you want a professional, a native to this county, city, and state, don't forget, click that subscribe button, ring the bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video, which is weekly. Don't, hesitate to click the link in the description, set up a one-on-one with me. We can do a quick Zoom, chit chat a little bit about what it is you're looking for and maybe the right area for you. We love hearing from you guys. We help people all the time relocate here to South Florida. So shoot us a text, send us an email, give us a call, whatever it takes to get a hold of us. We look forward to hearing from you. Okay, so now we're heading down a road called Hagen Ranch. One of my favorite areas about Boynton Beach is this area right here. It is just so tranquil. I'm one that likes to go for walks, runs. So if I lived in this area, I would absolutely love it because, well, let me just turn my camera around and show you guys. So look at this. As you can see, somebody right there on their bike, enjoying all of this greenery, the trees. They have a trail specific for walking and biking. I just absolutely love it. They have gated communities in this area, Valencia Reserve being one of them. And this is also the road where Valencia Grand is developing. I did a video on that where you can find it, and that's a new construction. That one is 55 and older. Lifestyle galore because they have amenities galore, and it's just in a really sought out area. So if you're one that enjoys the greenery, you have access to a trail just like this to go for a walk, the furry family members, whatever the case might be. So as you can see, Valencia Grand, there it is, now open, now building, and they have models that you can go through and take a look at if that's something that you're interested in. Or there's surrounding neighborhoods that are amazing as well. Canyon Isles and Canyon Lakes are two sought out neighborhoods. One of them is all ages, so just absolutely beautiful area. So I wanted to show you guys these different neighborhoods that are available here in Boynton Beach, and let's keep going. So when I talk about Boynton Beach and how it used to have a lot of open fields and farm areas, this is kind of what I'm talking about and describing, is areas like this, fields like this, that are just kind of being taken up and developing. I mean, look at all this. Absolutely gorgeous. It's just so tranquil. Here's another Valencia neighborhood called Valencia Cove. What a beautiful entrance. Waterfalls. It's a gated community. Just a really nice neighborhood. Wanted to share that with you. A lot of these neighborhoods offer great amenities. I know that a lot of people that are looking to move and relocate here like the idea of a gated community. There are associations that will have to be paid on a monthly or quarterly basis in these neighborhoods. But when you have this, if you're one that really is seeking security, having and paying for the gated option is definitely something you don't mind. So here we are. We also have Valencia Sound and Valencia Bay. The Valencia neighborhoods really take pride in their entrances. I think they just make it super grand and definitely a view that is worth looking at every single day that you head to your home. And that's what I really like about the Valencia homes and their neighborhoods, is the entrances. It's absolutely gorgeous. And also remember Valencias as they develop, because they've been building here since the 90s, and you know, each development that they build, they also cater to the consumer at that time. So they're not building their neighborhoods like they did in the 90s. Instead, they're catering to what is it that you buyers are looking for. Is it, you know, amenities? Is it, you know, different amenities? I know way back, you know, golf and tennis were huge, and now pickleball is the new sport, and you know, having access to a resort style pool, things like that is what they're catering to. So the newer developments definitely have all of those options, which is just, in my eyes, great. Okay, so here we are. So one of the cons I want to talk about with Boynton Beach is that it doesn't really have a downtown area, especially in the west side of Boynton Beach, though the wonderful city of Delray Beach is just south of Boynton. And the area that I was driving down, I actually told you guys I was on Hagen Ranch, and I was actually on Lyons. So those developments, Valencia and the canyons and neighborhoods like that, are located on Lyons, just south of Boynton Beach Boulevard. So the con that I have to point out with Boynton Beach is that there isn't really a downtown area, though where I am right now, which is Delray Marketplace, they have so many restaurants that you can choose from Italian cuisine to American cuisine to Mexican cuisine. They offer so many different little boutiques and stores. They even have a theater like the one right behind me, IMAX theaters. They have a bowling alley, which I honestly have been there, and it's so much fun. You have the option of paying for a VIP area where you and your party have an exclusive, like, behind curtain area. They turn off the lights, so it's even fun for the kids because they just have a ball, and you have like your own couch area where it's just super private. You can throw a little party, whether it's ladies' night, guys' night, couples date night, taking the kiddos out for a small party, whatever it is. They accommodate so many different things, but this is just a 5-10 minute drive from those neighborhoods that I was just showing you. And whatever it is, a little night out, dinner, a couple drinks, whatever it is, it's such a short distance from there that this is kind of that downtown area that you can go out for a night of bowling, a movie, a dinner, drinks, things like that, but not really like clubs if that's what you're looking for. Though east of here in the city of Boynton, you have the Atlantic Avenue, where there you have bars and nightclubs and different restaurants that are available there where you can kind of have that kind of night out. So that's the good news there, is that it is available. The Ave gets super crazy. The only con that I have with the Ave from being from here is the parking. They do have, you know, street side parking, which is most likely always taken, and then there's garages. So just kind of depending where you're going, it might be a couple of blocks to walk to, because you do have to park inside of a garage in order to find parking. That's my only con. And then usually to get down the Ave, it's bumper to bumper. So if you're planning on something there, definitely get there early and have enough time to look for parking and things like that. But it is a super, there's always something going on. Some places have like live music, they have great food, great restaurants, great clubs down there, a different mix of different, you know, music and things like that. So if you're looking for a night out, downtown Delray is definitely where you want to be. Just wanted to kind of show you guys Delray Marketplace so you have an idea of what it is and if that's something that you like to do. All right, so now we're gonna head over to the east side of Boynton Beach. Just kind of give you guys an idea of what it kind of changes and how the vibe is a little different. Right now I'm heading down Boynton Beach Boulevard towards one of our main roads, which is Military Trail. For me, anything east of Jog Road is east, and especially once you get towards Military Trail, Congress Avenue, you know, those roads. And when you visit here, you'll see exactly what I mean. And I also want to take you by the Boynton Beach Mall, which is the mall, one of the main, you know, we have, let's see, we have Boca Raton Mall, we have Wellington Green Mall, and we have Palm Beach Gardens Mall. Those are the main malls that we have in Palm Beach County, and Boynton Beach is the other one. Now, the other three malls are really nice malls, and I can say this because I'm a local here. I know what Boynton Beach Mall used to be in comparison, and now it's just really changed. I don't think that they were profiting what they used to back in, I'm going to age myself here, in the early 2000s and in the 1990s. I went to high school in Boynton Beach, and that was like the mall we used to go to. You know, when you're in high school, going to the mall, getting dropped off, going shopping, eating lunch there, that was like the thing to do. And this mall just didn't, it isn't what it is today, what it was back then, for sure. So I want to show you guys the Boynton Beach Mall, but definitely the other malls have a lot more stores to offer within it. Boca is one of my favorites, and that's about a 20-minute drive from Boynton Beach. Palm Beach Gardens is probably closer to 30 minutes from this area, depending how east you are, because both of those malls are in the east part of those cities. And then you have Wellington, which is actually west. Wellington, hopefully my video editor is putting up a map right now where you can kind of see the cities of Wellington, Boca, Palm Beach Gardens, and Boynton. And you can see we're all within the same county, and not too much of a far drive, no more than 30 minutes or so to get to these different malls. Okay, so let's get to it. Let me turn my camera around so that you guys can kind of see what the east side of Boynton Beach looks like. Right now we're passing some of the 55 and older communities, which is Lime Tree, Bent Tree, Military Trail, and Boynton. They have some other surrounding 55 and older communities as well. And these are not gated, but they do offer, you know, amenities such as like a community pool and things like that. Okay, so here we are at the Boynton Beach Mall. I wanted to give you guys an idea of what this mall looks like, what it has to offer. So it does have some of your main stores like Dillard's, Macy's, JCPenney, and it does have a theater right across the way. It also has one of the bigger churches that we have here locally, which is Christ Fellowship. I'm looking here at the directory, and it does offer some smaller stores like shoe stores like Champs. They might have a Foot Locker. They have jewelry vendors, they have smaller vendors that are available here, other stores like Bed Bath & Beyond, and some clothing stores like Rainbow, Aeropostale, but it is pretty empty as you can see, so a lot of people don't necessarily come to this mall, but some people come here just to kind of walk in the cool air instead of being outside. They have a food court with some available places to eat and stuff like that. So just wanted to give you an idea of what Boynton Beach Mall looks like. It's so interesting being here because I used to come here as a teen when I was in high school, hang out, walk these exact, you know, same areas, do some shopping and things like that. But it's definitely changed over time. So if you need a quick stop by with some of these stores, you could do that. But for the most part, you'll probably end up shopping at some of the other local malls in this area. Alrighty, so now we have arrived in the east part of Boynton. I want to show you guys a hidden gem neighborhood. It's called Chapel Hill. It's very desired, and it's located very close to one of the major hospitals here, which is Bethesda East. They are well known for cardiac help and medical. They have an actual complete wing for cardiac specifically. Also in this area, the Chapel Hill, you know, I showed you the west side. Those are gated HOA communities, and now this side is really no gate, no HOA. The home prices range from, I don't know, like $750 all the way up into the multi-million-dollar range, and no house is the same. There are some that are new build, some that were built in the 50s, 60s, 70s and have been renovated, some not renovated. People have lived here for many, many years, and some people are new to the neighborhood. So I kind of wanted to show you a different kind of neighborhood, unlike, you know, the Valencia Grands, the Valencia Reserves, and the Canyons, where homes were built in models, right? They have different floor plans, but they do repeat. And this neighborhood is not like that. So let's take a look. Okay, so there you have it, a little taste of what is called Chapel Hill. And what people love about here is that you have big homes, small homes, you have just no restrictions with the HOAs, and you can make it your own. You can renovate, you can sell. There's even still like an empty lot that we passed where someone's going to build a brand new home. There was also a brand new home in the process of being built. There are waterfront houses in this area, and this is just a really sought out area of East Boynton Beach. So what I want to do next is I want to go stop by one of the beaches of Boynton Beach and give you guys a little taste of what that looks like. So let's head on over. All right, so we're heading over to the beach. Let me show you. I'm taking the street Woolbright. Let me show you. This is the bridge that we go over in order to get over to the ocean side. There's the intercoastal. Look at all those beautiful properties, multi-million-dollar homes right there. And we head over to A1A, which is the road that goes along the ocean. If you ever want to take a very tranquil, peaceful drive and you're not in a rush to be anywhere, definitely drive down A1A. You'll see a lot of our different beaches. Right now we're heading into the town of Ocean Ridge. So this is the town just east of Boynton that we are heading to. So let me give you a little taste of what A1A is. You will see condo living, you will see multi-million-dollar mansions, homes that are just absolutely gorgeous, oceanfront and intercoastal front homes here. So it's definitely a view worth driving and doing if you're ever in town here. Here we are at Boynton Beach Oceanfront Park. And And this is one of the beaches. It says no hourly parking rates now in effect. You have to use a kiosk. As you can see, plenty of parking. Here we are at one of the beaches right here in Boynton Beach. And as you can see, even on a day like this where there's an overcast and clouds, it is still super peaceful and beautiful here. All right, guys, so this is one of the local beaches to Boynton Beach. You can come, you know, pay through the app for the parking, enjoy a beautiful day here at the beach. This actually, you used to have to pay, I believe, a rate at the gate in order to come into here. I remember, you know, when I was younger and coming to this beach. Now I spend a lot more time at Lake Worth Beach or maybe Juneau and Jupiter in those areas. Hi. And so it's been a little while since I've been at this beach. Actually, I came a few months ago for a wedding. So they do host weddings here at this beach, and they've definitely upgraded like these stairs and the dock that I just walked across. So I just wanted to kind of get a little closer to the beach so I can show you guys. Even on a day like this here in Florida, in almost the beginning of October, end of September, people are here on the beach enjoying the, well, semi-sun that we have here. And this is a lifeguarded beach, so there are lifeguards here, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. So let me turn my camera around so you can even look at the water. It's so calm. These are kind of my days where I like to come to the beach, because when it's a little too rough, you don't really get to enjoy the water much, especially with the little ones, because you always have to constantly watch them and make sure that they're okay and things like that. But they even have chairs that you can rent on the beach so that you don't have to bring your own. You have an umbrella, but that's all, you know, separately paid for. I think it's an actual company that rents the chairs to you, and if you just go and sit on them, they'll literally come up to you and say that, you know, that those are not exactly free. And right over there is the Boynton Beach Pier. People fish there and hang out. Boats come in and out of that area to go back to the intercoastal, because of course all of our docks, in order to get your boat to the ocean, you have to find a dock on the intercoastal side, and then you have to do that close to an area like here, Boynton Beach, where you can go through, I forget what they call them exactly, but there's a name for that area where you can actually cross over to the ocean side. So a lot of people tend, for boat days, they'll kind of hang out on the intercoastal. You have areas like Peanut Island where, you know, people, you know, dock their boat, they anchor it, and they just hang out for the day. There's different, you know, Boynton Beach actually has one. I forget the exact name of it. It's called Beer something, and you can kind of anchor there. That's on intercoastal. But otherwise, if you want to do fishing and things like that, you got to find that way, like a Boynton Beach area where you can cross over to the ocean side to then get to the ocean to fish and enjoy your boat on the ocean. So little things like that you got to know, but Boynton Beach is one of those. Jupiter has one, Juneau has one, North Palm Beach has one, and they're all very different. And I'll be honest with you, the one through Boynton is very active, and on a smooth day you'll get through it very easily, but on any other day where it's even just a little rough, you really have to be skilled at boating to get through that specific area. All right, guys, so that's my pros and cons, in and outs about Boynton Beach, Florida. You got to see a little bit of it all. If you found this video useful, definitely click that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video, which is weekly. If you're thinking about relocating to South Florida, definitely give us a call, shoot us a text message, send us an email, or click on the link below to set up a one-on-one with me and chit chat about what it is you're looking for. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye.